Hey guys, John Engel here, and I told you that we would have some racing on this site. Well, this isn't the racing part, this is the race prep. A group of us have signed up for the 24 hours of LeMons, not the 24 hours of LeMons. Don't get the two confused. I'm gonna put a link below so that you can check out the webpage. Make sure you do check the rules. They are hilarious. Anyway, you basically have to have an old jalopy. It has to be safe, but it could be anything. Behind me, you're gonna see that we've got an old Celica. Yep, that's right. This is our race car. Now, in here, you're gonna see that we do have safety equipment. There's a roll cage, there are racing seat belts, it's a racing seat. Of course, we have to have certain things too. We have to be certified race suits, we have to have helmets that are certified, we have to have a Hans device, all of that stuff. But what really goes into the racing? We have no idea. This is gonna be the process to where you get to follow us through. Now, you will see that we've started to acquire some of the race items that we need. We've got tires, we've got oil, we've got new belts, we've got bushings, we've got a clutch, we've got all types of stuff. It's gonna be a fun ride. You're gonna get to come along with us. Make sure you stay tuned to see how this all goes. So, first things first, we have to do an oil change, of course. And as you can tell, this oil does not look like it's been changed in a while. So it's a really good thing that we're getting under here. The amazing thing is for how much this car has been raced, it's not in bad shape. That's the key, is you got to make sure that whatever you're racing, whatever you're using, that you do normal maintenance, but you also go over all of the parts. If there's something that's worn, you need to make sure that you replace it. So that's what we're doing. We're kind of doing a check to see what's been used, what needs to be replaced, and we need to make sure that that happens. So, oil change is done. Everything looks good. As you can see, we use Valvoline VR1 racing oil. Why? Because this is a race car. It probably has nothing to do with any of that, but it sounded really cool, didn't it? As you can see behind me, I've got Jacob back there working on the seat belts, which is good. That's probably the best angle you'll ever see of Jacob. Say hi, Jacob.
Hey, everybody.
He says hey. Josh is over here working on stuff, or actually probably trying not to work on stuff. See how he tries to look busy? That's what he does all the time. So it's working out well. Back to the car. So a little bit more work going on the car. I've got Jacob down here. Jacob, what are you doing, buddy?
Checking out the belts, seeing if anything needs to be replaced.
How are they looking?
Looking good so far.
Awesome. Who's inside? Hey, buddy, what you doing in here?
Putting in a new shifter.
And why?
Because the old ones suck.
Okay, that's a good reason. Hey, everybody, this is Josh, by the way. I don't know if you saw him before.
John, what are you doing?
I'm videoing.
What have you been working on today?
I've already done the oil change. I set out the safety belts, and I see Jacob put those in. That's great.
Well, I don't know if they're all in.
Well,
Got just the tops.
hey, they're better than nothing at this point.
Better than nothing.
So what else do we have to do? Once we get the shifter in, we've got oil change, we'll have belts in.
Gotta change the rear diff fluid.
Rear diff fluid.
Yeah, we gotta go buy fluid though. We don't have any fluid.
Transmission fluid.
Trans fluid, diff fluid. We probably need some fuel in this thing.
Gas would be good. So it looks like we've got our work cut out for us. We'll keep you posted. So far, we've gotten a lot of work done, but if you take a look, we've really made a good mess. So boxes are open, stuff's all over the floor, things are on top of the car. There's not a whole lot of work going on the car right now, but we are playing with the quick disconnect for the steering wheel, which came from China and has no instructions. So this will be fun.
I'm pointing at the LeMons car.
That is a beautiful car. That is a race car.
It is a race car in the very... It's quite a stretch, but...
You know, if we had that seat back in, we could go to that segment of Will Jacob Fit.
That's true.
This is how we work on cars.
It's very questionable.
We've got Andrew working on something, Josh and Jacob bickering, and I'm recording.
This is pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, we're not gonna get very far, guys.
You should go get us lunch.
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Lunch,
Like the old days.
pizza and beer.
Yep, like the old days.
Forget all of that, let's just get beer. Well, we got her running. We had a little bit of an issue with the battery problem. Not that I told anyone to keep it on a battery charger. Yeah, look at that. But she's running. You probably can't hear me too well. We did push it out with the Crown Vic, just to make sure. Boosted it off. Now it's time for a test drive. We don't need that anymore. Hey Josh, how'd that dent get in the hood?
Well, see, it was a test of the aerodynamics of the hood,
You need a new pin on this side.
and the test failed.
So basically, you drove without hood pins and the hood flew up?
Or that, maybe.
Okay, just checking. So Andrew's going to be the brave soul to do a few tests. We put the new shifter in, it's got the oil. We had to do new harnesses. We did a quick release steering wheel. So somebody's got to now test all this out to make sure it's actually going to work. And Andrew seemed like a good guy for that.